Good morning, boys and girls. This is our read aloud for today, May 18th. Yes, it's my birthday. We'll talk about that later. So, we're going to read about I want to be a veterinarian. What is a veterinarian? Yes, it is a doctor. What kind of doctor? Uh, Not just dog, but all pets. An animal doctor or a pet doctor. Okay? Let's see what Laura Driscoll will teach us about I want to be a veterinarian. That is a career that you can decide to do if you grow up and want to be one. So let's see if you like it. Okay? Here we go. Dad and I are waiting to see the veterinarian or animal doctor. We brought our dog, Gus. It is time for his checkup. Well, for us, a checkup is like an annual time that we go to the doctor and the doctor checks us everything. For a dog, it's a checkup. It's just to make sure that he's or she is okay. Let's see what they do in the checkup. Soon, Dr. Wells calls us into the exam room. She weighs Gus. Dr. Wells looks into his eyes, nose, and mouth. She listens to his heart. Is this something that your doctor does when you go to his or her office? Think about it. Do they weigh you? Does the doctor check your nose, eyes, and ears? And mouth? Think about it. If they do, it's pretty much the same, right? The only thing is, your doctor is a pediatrician and this doctor is a veterinarian. Gus is one healthy dog, Dr. Wells says. She is a great vet. She is so friendly and gentle. I wish I could be a vet, I tell her. I love animals, but I'm allergic to cats. Sounds like me. Sounds like me. Dr. Wells smiles. You don't have to be a pet vet, she says. There are many other kinds. Could it be? I asked Gus on the way home. Could I be a vet? What do you think? If she's allergic to cats, can she be a doctor for animals? I don't know. The next day, I am at my riding lesson. Looks like she's at the stable. I see a man wrapping a horse's ankle. Are you a vet? I ask him. Does he look like a doctor? I don't think so, but let's see. Yes, the man says. I am a large animal vet. His patients are horses, pigs, goats, and more. You see, not only vets can be pets, but they also have large animals like horses, pigs, goats, and more. I think I am not allergic to any of those. If she's not allergic to any of those, could that be the kind of vet that she can be? Probably. On a class trip, I see another type of vet. We are at the aquarium. There is a diver. in one of the tanks. She is an aquatic vet. My teacher tells us she is feeding the fish. Well, look at that. That's an interesting one. I've never heard of that one. Later, the vet is at the touch tank. She answers all our questions about ocean life. Over the summer, my family visits a national park. In the park is a wildlife rescue center. It's like a hospital for wild animals who are hurt or sick. Wow. That's an interesting one too. Did you know that? I didn't know that. The vets the vets here are called wildlife veterinarians. They treat and care for the birds until they are well again. Then they release the birds back into the wild. This is the best part of my job, the vets say. Wow. So there are the ones who have pets. There are vets that deal with large animals like in the farm. There are the aquatic ones that are in the water. There are those that are in the wildlife. That's interesting, isn't it? In the fall, my scout troop visits a dairy farm. It is a large farm with many cows. We meet a dairy cow vet. I test them for disease, she says, and make sure they get good food. Healthy cows make lots of good milk. Now, when I was a teenager, I went to live to Puerto Rico and we lived in a farm. And from our farm, not too far away, we had a neighbor right next to our land that had cows. And they had a veterinarian for cows. So this one I knew. It's very interesting because what you're going to see now is part of it. We get to taste some milk. These cows must be very healthy. I learned so much about vets. I learned there are vets who work outside. Other vets work inside in the lab. They study animal health. And that's really important because that's why they're a doctor. They want to make their lives healthy. Some vets work in schools. They teach others who will become vets. Some vets work in big, busy animal hospitals. And some vets have their own small offices like Dr. Wells. I see her again at Gus's next checkup. I tell her all I have learned. That's wonderful, isn't it? So what kind of vet do you want to be? Dr. Well asks me. I think it over. Then, achoo! The cat next to me makes me sneeze. I don't know, I say. I'm glad I have a lot of choices. The end. Did you like this book? Choose what kind of vet, if you wanted to become a vet, choose one vet that you would like to be and draw it in your journal. Well, it's time for you to go over your sky letter formation board. So please take it out and take out your dry erase marker. We're going with the word sit. And sit starts in between, right here on the plane line. So you start on the plane line, come down like a snake all the way down to the grass. You're not writing up here in the sky. You're writing a small letter S, so a lowercase s goes here. And the I. You start on the plane line, come down to the grass, and make a sprinkle right on top of the plane line. And the T. You start on the sky, come down to the grass, pick your marker up, and go across the airplane line. And that's the word sit. The word fit. You start on the plane line, and you start on the sky, come down to the grass because you're making an F. Pick your marker up and go across the airplane line. The letter I. You start on the plane line, come down to the grass, put a sprinkle right on top or a little dot on top of the plane line. And the letter T. You start on the sky, come down to the grass, pick your marker up and go across the airplane line. And that's the word fit. The next one is pit. Pit. That middle seed in the peach is called the pit. So we're starting on the plane line, going down to the worm line. This is a letter that goes down to the worm line. You pick your marker up and go on the plane line and make a hump touching all the way to the grass. The letter I. You start on the plane line, come down to the grass, put a sprinkle right on top of the airplane line. And the last one is the T. So you start on the sky, come down to the grass, pick your marker up, and go across the airplane line. And that's the word pit. Today, during Google Meet, we will be reading another book about pets, and we will be working with math word problems. So, I hope to see you there, and we will sing Mr. Rodriguez happy birthday. This has been done not just for me, but for you and for those who will be calling me or seeing me or trying to say happy birthday during the day today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Bye.